It's a makeup chores day. Okay, I'm very excited about this video because today we have a lot of beauty related chores to catch up on. I always find these so satisfying. I hope you do as well because today we're gonna wash my brushes and my sponges. I wanna do a shop my stash. I haven't done one in a while, so I wanna swap out my everyday makeup drawer. But mostly, the big task we have to tackle in this video is going through makeup and deciding what to keep and what to pass on. So we're gonna go through a couple of months worth of PR. I'm gonna warn you right now, I am gonna be passing most of it along and donating most of it. So that is gonna be the bulk of the video, deciding what to keep and what to pass on. I will have timestamps like I always do. I can leave my last makeup chores video link down below. I hope you're enjoying this series and let's just jump right in. Just looking at this bag, I don't even know where to start. Like, this is a couple months worth of PR. Some that has like come in the mail, but a lot of this is from like events that I go to. So let's work through it today. I'm actually going in the next week. I've reached out to a couple of different charities here in New York and I'm setting up donations in like the next week. So I want to decide what's going to go to that. Some places of course are looking for more like essentials like shampoo and that type of stuff, but some are open to like makeup and whatnot. So I think what I'm gonna do today is decide if I'm gonna keep any of this. Like a few of these things I will keep, but a lot of it I'm gonna put in a pile to give away, whether that's to donate or to give away to friends. And I'll kind of like split up what's gonna go where in the future off camera. But today I just wanna tackle this giant bag. Took myself off of almost every PR list that I was on when I moved into this apartment like a year and a half ago. And while that hasn't really changed that much, what kind of ends up happening is that a lot of these brands, they work with different PR agencies. So when one agency has your address to send like one thing, you'll start getting products from other brands, even if you're like maybe not expecting them. And don't get me wrong, I'm so grateful and appreciative for the PR that I receive. I just can't use it all as one person, so it makes a lot more sense for me to find places that I can donate it or pass things on to my friends and family. And that's part of the timing for this video because my birthday is next weekend, so I have a couple friends coming into town for that. So I'm like, I need to go through this to see if I'm gonna pass anything on while they're here. Okay, so right away, I see this from Glow Recipe. This is their Watermelon Glow PHA plus BHA toner. And I actually already have this, so I'm gonna go ahead and pass that on. Also, the Niacinamide Dew Drops from them are one of my absolute favorites, but again, I also already have these. And the Drunk Elephant Proteini Polypeptide Cream. I like this moisturizer. It's not my favorite, but I'm pretty set on moisturizers. I try not to keep like too much skincare just because it goes bad quickly. This is from the same line as the Proteini Resurfacing Serum. Any like resurfacing serum like this, I'm a little bit skeptical about just because I have such sensitive skin and I already use tretinoin. So there's just not normally a place in my routine for something like that. This is the Glow Recipe Vitamin C Serum. Again, I have a few other vitamin C's in my skincare collection and I don't want to keep like a huge collection of them because they do go bad. The Strawberry Smooth BHA plus AHA Glow Serum, again from Glow Recipe, or not Glow Serum, but this is the salicylic acid serum. I have used this before and I do like it, but again, I just don't know that there's like a place in my routine for it right now, so we will pass that on. This is one of my favorites. This is from Peach and Lily. It's their Matcha Pudding Antioxidant Cream Moisturizer, but I actually already have a backup of this, so I'm gonna declutter that. Okay, somehow I have another BHA plus AHA serum. I was at a Glow Recipe event recently. I think these came from that, but I'm gonna declutter that. I have the Ordinary's hyaluronic acid. Again, I just have a lot of other hyaluronic acids right now, or like hydrating serum, so I'm gonna pass that on. I have these minis of the C Firma from Drunk Elephant. I'm gonna pass those on. One that I'm going to keep, this is kind of funny. This is from Olaplex. This is called Ola Dupe. So it was actually a campaign that they did and they sent this out to people, and then it was supposed to be a product that like exactly dupes Olaplex, but then the funny part is This, I can't peel it up right now, it's kind of stuck. But on the inside, this is actually just regular Olaplex, and the whole point of the campaign was like, oh, it can't be duped because the product is patented, or the main bond building ingredient is patented. So this is basically, or it is actually exactly Olaplex number 3, which I always use, especially now that I just bleached my hair. And I want to go even blonder. See, that's the problem with blonde hair. I keep going lighter and lighter and lighter, and anytime I go like a step lighter, I'm like, I gotta go even lighter now. Like, it's never blonde enough. So I've been using this pretty much every time that I wash my hair lately because it has a lot of bleach damage right now. So keeping that, these, they have like stickies on the back of them, which are actually getting hair stuck to them, but they have stickies because they were stuck to the packaging that they were sent in. I can't even get this, I don't want to break it. But this was a collab with the TV show Wednesday and Hard Candy. They're all these cute little fun palettes. I think these would be nice if you were looking for something really bright for Halloween, but if you know me, you know these aren't really my colors. You know what though? This one is called I'm Allergic to Color, which is funny. This kind of reminds me of the new Natasha Denona palette. Thought that was interesting, but I'm gonna pass those on. There are more. Do you see everything is stuck together? And then these 3 are like fully glitter palettes, but I'm gonna pass those on also. Also from the collection, there were 2 sets of nails. These like purple ones I'm gonna pass on, but these I'm going to keep. The only thing is I wanna wear these for Halloween, but I currently have these nails on, and I don't know if I want to take these off, and it's about to be Halloween. Like, I think you're gonna be watching this video right around Halloween, but I think these are so cute. This set is called Vampirus. Okay, so many minis from Fenty. The ones in the purple packaging are the new holiday sets, and then the ones in their regular packaging are the mini things that are at Target now. So first of all, they have the mini matchstick duos now. These, I think this is so cute. Let me show you how small these are. They're like so tiny. Here it is compared to my hand. I'm gonna pass these on, but mostly because I already have the contour shade that is in here. This is Amber and then Starduck. Oh my gosh, Kelly, Starstruck. I thought to myself, as I started to say it, I thought that's a weird name. Okay, Starstruck. There's also this trio, but I have all of these. This is Fussy, Hot Chocolate, and Glass Slipper. So now these ones that are at Target now are actually minis. I think these are so cute. Let me show you the size of these. Here it is, just a little tiny baby. But I will pass those on. Okay, there is also the mini version of the Pro Filter. Funny enough, this is in the shade 170, which I already have the full size of, so I'm not gonna keep this, but again, I wanted to show you the size. I think it's genius that Fenty is now offering these tiny minis at Target. I think that's like the perfect place to have them. Also, this is the Hella Thick Mascara. I think I'm gonna keep this because I wanna try it and see what I think of it. So I'm gonna take that and put it in the keep pile. I have a few other mascaras in this pile. Let me try to pull them out. Okay. Here we go. Let's go through these ones. I actually realized I do already have a Fenty mascara that's not in the box, so I'm gonna keep the one that's not in the box and take the one that's in the box and pass that one on. And then I have the Essence Lash Princess. I love this, but I'm really familiar with this formula, so I'm not gonna keep that one. This is from Catrice. This is the Pure False Lash. They also launched this in like a purpley brown shade, which I have and I've been using lately, so I'm gonna declutter the black one. But this one I think I'm gonna keep because I really wanna try this. I've had a lot of requests to review this. This is the Tubing Mascara from Tarte. It's new. So I'm gonna keep this. Well, it's not like brand new, but I wanna test that. Okay, back to Fenty. We have the gift sets. These are full size of the gloss bombs, and again, I have a lot of these shades. So in here is Fenty Glow, Pink Dragonfly, and then Glass Slipper Heat. So I'm gonna pass that on. Actually, I don't have any of those 3 shades now that I think of it, but that's okay. I'm still gonna pass that on. Then I also have this mini. This is in the shade Sweet Mouth. Again, I think this is cute. This is from the new Target line, but I'm gonna pass it on. If I find a regular Fenty Gloss Bomb in here that is the original shade, I'll keep that, but I don't know if I have that in here. Oh, one more from Fenty. See, aren't these cute for holiday though? Like this is a little ornament. I think this is so precious. The shade is the Gloss Bomb Crystal, but I'm gonna pass that on also. Okay, this is the Tartelette Spark palette, and then this is Tartelette in Bloom. So funny. Do you remember when this was like everywhere? Definitely the internet's favorite palette. I'm gonna declutter that, but I might keep this mini. I feel like I've heard good things about the Tarte minis. Let's open it and see, because I do love a mini palette. Oh, I think the packaging on this is just so cute. I don't know. Are these my shades though? Maybe. I'm gonna put it in the keep pile for now, and then maybe I'll end up decluttering it later on, but I have heard really good things about their minis, so I kind of want to try it. More from Wednesday. Again, everything's getting stuck to these, but these are, oh my gosh. Normally, if you were to buy this in store, it would not have this sticker, but they put these like little stickies on so it can fit into the PR pack, or not fit, but like stick to the PR package without shifting around. But these are liquid eyeliners. They have a ton of shades. They're silver, blue, green, black. I think these are a really fun holiday launch, but you know me and my makeup style, so I'm gonna pass those on. Okay, this, you've probably been staring at this thinking, what is this? I don't even know. I got a package from Ulta recently, and this was in there. I'm assuming they sell this brand at Ulta. It's called Skin Gym. It's a chilling face mask. I think I'm gonna pass this on, especially as it's starting to get colder. I don't know that I need a chilling face mask. If it was summer, I'd probably be even more excited about that. The Fruit Fetish lip balms from Milani. I love these. I've already kept a couple shades. These are the new nude ones. I have a couple shades in my collection already, like I said, so I'm like, do I keep both of these? I probably only want to keep one. My friend that's coming to visit, I feel like she will love these. So you know what? Let me pass them on. I have so many lip glosses. As much as I want to keep that, I'm like, Kelly, don't you dare. Okay, I think I should keep this. I used to love these type of makeup removers, and I feel like I haven't used something like this in a while. These are the type of products that like you can remove your makeup with just water. I mean, granted, I would still go in and cleanse, but I think it's a nice like first step to get off some heavy stuff. And again, this is the Wednesday collab with Hard Candy, so I'm gonna keep that. So far, I'm feeling very successful with this declutter because I only have 6 things in the keep pile. Everything else is in the pass on pile. Okay, some mini palettes from Catrice. I think these are super cute. We've got a blue and a black. These are called, or no, did I just say blue and black? Blue and orange. These are called the Color Blast palettes. I think these are really pretty, but again, if you know me, you know my makeup style, I'm gonna pass these on. I just wear colors so infrequently, it wouldn't make sense for me to keep them. But I do have some things from Rimmel. They have recently been Leaping Bunny certified cruelty-free, so I've been testing some products out. They sent some things over as well. And these palettes, I think I'm gonna pass on, but let me know if you do wanna see me test some of these out. They do look nice, but again, I just feel like I have these shades, and I'm not even really reaching for palettes that much lately. Like, I'm almost never reaching into a palette. I'm usually using a single shadow or like a bronzer, but these from Rimmel I want to keep. So this is the Stay Matte Foundation. I don't know if this is going to be my friend on my dry skin, but I kind of want to try this, so I'm trying to decide what shade is going to be best. Definitely not this. This is 20 Soft Beige that I'm going to declutter. But then I have 101 Porcelain Ivory and then 85 Fair Beige. I don't want to swatch these because I don't want, like, I want them to be pristine when I pass them on, especially if they get donated. Like, I don't want to have touched or swatched them. So I'm like trying to look from here, like, which one would match me? I think I'm gonna keep Fair Beige and then pass on Porcelain Ivory. Okay, more eyeliners from Wednesday. These are, oh no, wait, these are lip liners, a red and a brown. Okay, that's nice. If you've been wanting a really dark brown lip liner, this could be nice, though obviously you could also just use eyeliner for that, but I'm gonna put those in the declutter pile. I have quite a bit from Jones Road actually, so let's go through these. First, I have the lip gloss, which part of me wants to keep because I love these little lip glosses in a tube, but I also have too many, so I think I'm gonna pass it on. I also feel like this packaging, I'm sorry, but in my opinion, I think it looks kind of cheap for Jones Road. Like, it looks more cheap than other squeeze tubes, if you know what I mean. This is the Best Blush. That's the name of it. That's not like me calling it the best blush, but that is the name of it. And I actually already have this, and I think I have this exact same shade. I do, yeah. This is called Rose, and it's this pretty pink, but since I already have that shade, I'm gonna pass it on. And then this is one of their Just a Sec eyeshadows, which I've actually never tried, so I kind of want to keep it because I haven't tried those, but this is not really my type of shade. It's called Cool Taupe. Like, I think I would prefer a lighter shade, so I think I'm gonna pass this one on also, just I don't think I would get a lot of use out of that shade. This is their Miracle Balm in the shade Pinky Bronze, which I think I'm actually gonna pass this on also, just because I'm pretty set on like cream products. They don't last for too long, so I don't like to have too many in my collection. I already have too many, but this is our lip pencil in the shade Mauve. I love their lip liners, but I already have the shade Mauve, so I'm gonna pass that on also. My leg is starting to cramp. I've been sitting here for so long, but we're gonna keep going. Maybe I'll just readjust maybe. Okay, that's better. Okay, again, 2 of these. This is the Glow Recipe BHA Pore Smoothing Drops. I hate these. You've heard me talk about these in so many videos. It's like one of my least favorite products. They just don't work for me because my skin is sensitive and they really irritate my skin. These I wouldn't normally be into, but I kind of want to try them. So these are from Ardell. These are the new seamless lashes. So they just started offering these like semi-permanent lashes. If you're familiar with the ones from Kiss, this is basically like identical, where you have the bond and then the seal and then the other product to like lock it in. I have tried these type of things before, and I just feel like a really heavy lash doesn't suit my eyes, but I'm kind of tempted to try these just because like these look so pretty. I was at an event for these, and they had these like videos playing on the screen while we were there, and they looked gorgeous on the models. So I kind of just want to try them, even though I don't normally like that on my eyes. Let's see. So I'm gonna keep those. Oh, another mini gloss bomb. This is in the shade Riri. I think this is so pretty, but I don't think it's a shade that I personally like, so I'm gonna pass it on. I mean, I like it, let me clarify. I don't like it on myself. Like, I don't like those colors on myself. Okay, this I have been looking at, trying to convince myself that I should declutter it because I don't need another blush. But man, I want to keep this. This is the blush in the shade Exposed from Tarte. I haven't had a Tarte Amazonian Clay blush in a while. Oh my gosh. Against my better judgment, I'm like, Kelly, you don't need another blush. But I love this formula, and I think this shade is such a pretty nude that I'm gonna do something silly and I'm gonna keep that. So I'm putting that in the keep pile. Okay, these are the same thing, but there's the Target version and then the holiday version. These are both oops, from Fenty. This has the Pro Matte Filter Primer and then the Invisimatte Powder. I actually already have both. I'm like, is this a mini of the Invisimatte? Part of me wants to keep just the Invisimatte out of here because I love the Invisimatte so much, but I already have it and I don't even have pan on it, so I don't need to keep this. I don't know why. Sometimes I'll do that. I'll be like, oh, I should have a backup just in case because I love it, but if I don't even have pan on it yet, like I don't need a backup. But the Invisimatte is one of my favorites. I only use it to touch up. Like I don't use it as my main powder because I don't think it wears well like that, but it is like constantly in my purse when I'm heading out. Okay, a ton from Tarte. Got the Maracuja Juicy Lip in Deep Mauve. This, I'm just really not a mauve girl. I don't think it works on my skin tone. I prefer like much warmer lip colors on myself, so I'll pass that on. There are a couple of these. Okay, wait, we've got the Juicy Lip Plump and then the regular lip plump in the shades Mixed Berries and Rose. I feel like I want to keep one of these. Wait, I have more Tarte also. Okay, I'm gonna keep Mixed Berries and pass on Rose. So I think Mixed Berries, I'll go ahead and swatch it, I guess, since I'm gonna keep it. It looks like such a pretty nude shade. Oh yeah. Does this look like every other lipstick I have? Sure, but it looks gorgeous. Okay, the other Tarte lips. What else is in here? This is the Maracuja Juicy Lip and Cheek Shift. Wait, what is this? Oh, I haven't tried these yet. I kind of want to keep this because I want to maybe film like a little short with this or something because it's one of the color changing ones. I'm going to keep that. We'll try it. I haven't tried that formula yet. They kind of sent just like one of everything. So there's the Fake Awake eyeliner. I'm going to pass that on. A lip liner. You know I love lip liner. This is in the shade Honeysuckle. Let's see. I probably don't need to keep another lip liner. Let me pass that on because I have 5 bazillion lip liners. I already have some of the Juicy Lip Shift, so I'm going to pass that on. This is the lip creme. I'm gonna pass that on. And then what is this? The lip plumping gloss. Oh, that's pretty, but I don't know that that's my shade, so I'm gonna pass that on also. If you're wondering, the shade is called White Peach. Okay, we're getting to the bottom, sort of, like I can see the ground. This is from Catrice. It is their eye primer and serum, the Watermelon Burst. You know what? Maybe I should try this. Oh my gosh, it looks so gross. I think this is how it's supposed to be. Do you see these little black dots in here? I think these are supposed to like burst and be cool, but it literally makes it look like it's moldy. But I'm gonna keep this because I like that it says serum, and I always need an eyeshadow primer these days. I used to be able to get away with not using one, but now I kind of need one. And yeah, it has like peptides in it, it says, and caffeine. So I don't know, this could be a nice eyeshadow primer. I'm gonna try it. I will let you know what I think. Okay, Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder. I don't really like banana powders, and I already have one from NYX, so I feel like I'm set on those. So I'm gonna pass that on. If it was the regular powder, I would keep it. Also, I have so many lip glosses. Should we go through these? Oh, look, I think I found one. Fenty Glow. Remember I said, I was like, if I have a mini and Fenty Glow, I'll keep that. So I'll keep that. So these, lots of lip glosses. These are all Rimmel. This is Essence. I already have this Essence clear one. Actually, I might have even decluttered it recently. Either way, I'm gonna pass it on. These from Rimmel. I kind of want to keep one just to try the formula, but I'm trying to decide which shade. You know what? I'm gonna keep this shade right here because it kind of looks like it might be a dupe for Fussy from Fenty. So let me keep that and see how similar it is to Fussy. I haven't done a dupes video in a while, but I have like a little list of dupes I've been compiling. So let me know if you want to see something soon. I also am gonna declutter the red. I have the Gloss and Glows from Catrice. I have 2 of these that I've already kept. So I'm gonna pass on these other shades. There's the orange, the pink, and the yellow. These are all pH adjusting. I actually really, really love that formula, but I'm gonna pass these shades on. Okay, something else from, oh wait, did I say this was Catrice earlier or Ciate? Because it's Ciate London. This is from Ciate London also. This is a brightening under eye corrector. Oh, I don't wanna open this because it has a seal on it. So I'm not gonna open that because I actually wanna pass that on. I have a few other like under eye color correctors and you only need so many, so I'll pass this along. Okay, this is from Tower 28. It is their lip jelly. I have a few things from them because I was at an event recently with Pharmacy and they partnered with Tower 20. Oh, this is so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna keep this. They partnered with Tower 28 for the event. So they had some Tower 28 products in the like goodie bag that I went home with. Okay, these from Catrice, I think I'm gonna pass on. So this is dual-ended. This is called the Magic Shaper Contour and Shadow Stick. I just don't use, first of all, I don't really use cream highlights like this. And I don't always love like bronzer sticks like this, and I feel like I have enough, so I'm gonna pass those along. It feels like I'm passing on everything, but I will say if there were any products that I received that like I wanted to test out right away, I have already tested them out. So this bag has more so been collecting things that I kind of thought I was gonna pass on to begin with. Like a lot of the stuff that I do get, you have already seen in videos. Okay, we have some Milani lipsticks. I really love this formula. So first of all, I already have this. It's the shade Secret, so I'm gonna pass that on. But out of these nudes, I think I might keep this lighter nude. It's called Pleasure. It's a pretty light nude lipstick. I've been into like bullet lipsticks like this recently. I love the Milani formula, so I'm gonna keep that. And then these darker browns I also think are gorgeous, but I just don't think they're for my skin tone, so I'm gonna pass those on. This was in the same Ulta package that had the eye mask. These are shower steamers. So you just like put this on the ground while you shower. They smell nice, so I will try those. Okay, my poor legs. Okay, these from Sigma I do really like, but I already have kept a shade, so I think I'm gonna pass the other ones on, but these are the new Sigma lip creams. Why did I want to say lip creme? But these are the lip creams. I do really enjoy these, but I already have the shade, I think Petunia, which I've already kept, so I'll pass those ones on. More from Fenty. This is another holiday set. This is just a duo of the mascara, so we'll pass that on. Another Fenty set. Let's see. Oh, this is a refillable lipstick set, so I'll pass that along also. Okay, from The Ordinary, this is their cleanser and then the newer version of the natural moisturizing factors that have photoceramides in them. I think I'm going to pass on the moisturizer because, as you heard me say already, I have a million moisturizers, but I love the cleanser from The Ordinary. I have their other cleanser in my shower right now, so I'll keep that one. Okay, this is from Drunk Elephant. This is the Makeup Melting Butter Cleanser. It is a little mini. I'm gonna keep this. I love having minis like this for travel because you can fly with this. It's tiny. I guess actually you could fly. Most of the normal makeup cleansing balms are actually less than the limit for flying, but I do like having minis for travel, so I'm gonna keep that one. Okay, these are also from Catrice. This is called the Highlighting Hero Duo Pencil. Oh, I'm like, should I keep this and try it? You know what? Let me keep this. Maybe I should do a drugstore video soon. I've been testing out some drugstore products behind the scenes, so I hopefully can share some new like drugstore favorites in a future video. But which of these do I want to keep? I think I'm gonna keep the nude one and then pass on the pink and the white, but the nude one is called Sunlight. So you have one side that's like this shimmery shade. I think this would be really pretty on the eyes as an inner corner highlight or something. And this more matte shade I think would be really nice to clean up under the brow. It's not like too light, but I think it's light enough to do any cleaning up, so I'll keep that one. Okay, these I think I'm gonna declutter all of them. These are the pH changing lip balms from Tarte, or the Maracuja Juicy Lip. These are the new pastel shades. I've reviewed these, I've talked about them, I think they're great, but I already have 2 shades, so I do not need any more, so I'm gonna pass those on. I rarely use black eyeliner, so this black from Catrice I'm gonna pass on. Okay, these are called the Marblelicious Liquid Lip Balms from Catrice. I just have so many lip glosses that I'm like, you know what, I don't think these are for me because I don't always wear like that type of lip color. This is more up my alley, but again, I have the lip oils from Catrice already, so I don't think I need any more. These are the new Velvet Liquid Lipsticks from Fenty. The shades are Truth Fairy and Fireproof. I just don't really wear liquid lipsticks. I don't know. Let me know if you do want to see me test those out. Maybe I could, but I think I'm going to pass them on. This is a dual-ended eyeliner from Tarte. I don't really wear black eyeliner. And then these from Hourglass, the Phantom. Why did I almost call these the Fenty? I actually do like these. I have one shade already. This is a duo. The shades are Crave and Haze. Even though I do like these, I already have one. And I don't know that either of these shades are like for me. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and pass this on also. Okay, wow, we did it. That took a while, but I'm glad to have this completed. And now I think it's time to go wash my makeup brushes. Okay, brush washing time. I have this little container from BK Beauty. It's just like a little zip up brush holder. I have all my BK brushes in it, plus a few other ones I've been using recently that I wanna wash. I don't feel like I need to wash everything right now because I have washed my brushes kind of recently, but these definitely need a wash. So let's do this. I'm gonna use this again. You saw me use this in my last makeup chores video. This is the liquid cleanser from Beauty Blender. Honestly, it's not my favorite, but I have it and I want to use it up, so that's what we're going to use today. There's always something so satisfying about having clean brushes. Like, I look forward to day one of using my brushes right after cleaning them. This brush is, it's called the Everything brush. It's from Jones Road. It is one of my favorites for cream bronzer. But I feel like any brush like this that I use cream products in, I have to like really scrub out. Those like cream products really stay in brushes. I feel like I want to definitely try to get in there. This brush mat I've had for years. It is from Sigma. You can also just use your hand though. Sometimes I do like a combination of both. This is the brush from Hourglass with the holiday collection. I feel like lately I've been getting on a more consistent routine with my brush washing, which is good. I'll go through phases of like washing them really consistently and then like really not doing it nearly enough. But especially because I am acne prone, I really try not to let them get too bad. I don't want to be putting them on my face when they're like completely disgusting. This brush right here is my Flower Beauty blush brush. It is one of my favorite brushes in my entire collection. I end up reaching for this blush brush over like all of my high-end blush brushes. Like I constantly find myself going back to this one. The shape is like so fluffy that it diffuses blush so beautifully. You will never have clown cheeks with this brush. Yeah, I just feel like with this cleanser, I end up having to go in a couple times to get all of the product out. Like it doesn't take it out as easily as I would want it to. They say it's for brush and sponge cleaning, but I feel like it's better for sponges. I just don't feel like my brushes get very clean with this. Or I guess they do, but it takes a lot more time. My favorite thing to clean my brushes with still is just a bar of soap. Like gentle bar soap, I think. Like, do you see how much of this I'm using? And I still feel like these aren't getting like so clean. But I think bar soap is great because you can just rub the brush right into it and I feel like it gets the soap into the bristles really effectively. Yeah, I want to like this cleanser more than I do, but I would not recommend it actually. Here, I'm going back in one more time because I feel like even with the one round, this brush doesn't feel very clean yet. Brushes are done. Let's do the sponges now. So I have a couple of like makeup sponges and then these velour puffs that I like to hand wash. I have heard some people say that they put them in the washing machine and have no problems with that. I just haven't personally tried that yet, but I'm sure it would work. If you remember in my last makeup chores video, I took the sponge and tried just like rubbing it on this cleansing mat, hoping that that would help, but it actually just ended up ripping up the sponge. So I'm just gonna do this the old-fashioned way. This one looks dirtier than it is. Like you look at this and you think, oh, it's straight like orange. But it actually was a similar color to this from the beginning. This one is from Beauty Blender and so is this orange, or no, orange, this is green. So is the green one, and then this purple one is Tarte. This was like a nudish, tan, yellowy color, so I don't know, it just kind of always looks dirty in my opinion. But I'm still gonna try to clean it as best as I can. Yeah, there's not like so much makeup in here. Most of the soap is like running out clear. This is a relatively new sponge, so it's not that dirty, but we'll still go ahead and clean it. I clean my sponges pretty frequently, like probably every other time using it, I would say, just because when I'm going to wet it already, I will just use some soap while I'm getting it wet. But I still do like to go in every once in a while and clean them a little bit more thorough like this and like really get out anything on the inside. But I also try to replace my sponges relatively recently, or not recently, but relatively frequently. As for the velour puffs, I like to just go ahead and wet them and then use any sort of soap, whatever you're using is fine. And I will just try to mostly clean it with my hands, get out any of the heavier parts, and then maybe run the sponge or like rub it into itself like that. And you can see it mostly comes off right away. I find that these velour ones, like once you wash it off like this, it's pretty much good as new. I find it doesn't mess with the sponge at all, or not sponge, but the puff at all, which is great. So excited that I'm about to have fresh brushes and sponges tomorrow. All right, now that I have this all cleaned out, let's go do a shop my stash. All right, as you can see, the everyday makeup drawer is looking a little bit rough. So let's just start off taking anything out. There are a couple things in here that I know I want to keep in, but a lot of this I do want to go ahead and swap out. Like these foundations, these are the REM foundations. I have the shades Light 1N and Light 4G. I've really enjoyed this, but I am going to go ahead and put it back. I'm also going to go ahead and put back the REM highlighter in the shade Miss Mercury. I had both of my Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize eyeshadows in here. I'm going to put both of these back. I think I'm going to keep this in because I want to keep testing it out. You saw me test this for the first time on camera recently. It is the Jones Road What the Foundation. Yes, I'm like so late to the party on this product, but I want to go ahead and keep testing it. So I'm going to keep this in the drawer, but I'm going to take it out for now. We'll put it back in a second. I had the Essence Pure Nude highlighter in. Honestly, I might keep this in. So we'll take that out for now. I'll put everything back in at once. The Merit bronzer stick is going. Oh, the Natasha Denona concealer. Man, I want to keep this in, but I might take it out. This is the mascara that I mentioned from Catrice. This is the like brownish black shade. I think it's really pretty. I wish it was a little bit more brown. It's kind of almost purpley too, but I wish it was a little bit lighter. So I took all the makeup out and I just have like my eyeshadow primers in here, but the products I'm gonna keep in, that Jones Road foundation. I'm gonna keep in the pink powder from Jones Road because I wear it daily. Also, my Fenty bronzer. I always try to take this out. I'll tell myself like, oh, you should take this out for a bit, but I inevitably just end up grabbing for it. So I'm not even gonna kid myself. I'm gonna keep it in. And then I think I'm gonna keep in the Essence highlighter, but that means we're gonna have to pick out a foundation, concealer, blush, maybe a cream bronzer, and then any lip products that we're feeling. So let's go over to my makeup drawers and pick the products out. All right, starting in the base drawer, let's pick out a foundation. I really want to pick the Tarte, but I'm gonna put that back for now. I'm thinking I've been more into light coverage lately, so this basket has my more full coverage foundations and this is more light to medium. So I'm thinking this one out of that basket. This is the Ilia True Skin Foundation. I feel like I put this in pretty frequently, but I do really enjoy this one and I want to go ahead and put that in. It's a great shade match for me. I don't think I'm going to need anything else from this drawer though, because I mean I do also have primers in here, but I think I'm pretty good at the moment. But this drawer has my cream products in it. So I'm actually thinking this blush from Tower 28. This is the shade Magic Hour. I'm really liking this. I've only worn this a couple times, but you saw me wear it on camera the other day and I think it's really, really beautiful. It's dewy for sure, but it's so pretty that I want to keep playing around with that one. I'm also thinking I want to grab a cream bronzer. So this is my cream bronzer from Say in the shade Light Bronze. And I used this in that same video that I used the Tower 28 blush, and it looked so beautiful in that I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and keep using this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in. I think for single shadows, I want to put this one in from Jones Road. I haven't had this in a minute. This is the shade So Pretty, which is just one of my absolute favorite single eyeshadows. It is like the most gorgeous glittery top coat, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that in. Trying to decide if I want to throw in a cream highlight as well. I think I'm gonna be okay for now. So that's gonna be everything out of this drawer. That was also pretty quick. All right, now this drawer has concealers and powders. So for concealer, I'm gonna go ahead and put in my Flower Beauty one. I have the shade Vanilla. This for me is a somewhat similar formula to the Natasha Denona concealer, but a little bit less coverage and slightly more on the glowy side when it comes to the finish. But I really enjoy both of these. I kind of go back and forth between them, so we'll put this in. And then for powders, we do already have the loose powder, the pink one from Jones Road, but I'm thinking I want to pick a pressed powder, but I don't know which one. You know what? I haven't had this in a long time. This is, or wait, do I want to do the LYS powder? You know what? Let's do this one. Let's do the Bite powder. This is their Changemaker powder in the shade Light. Yes, I know Bite is no longer in business. This isn't even a brand anymore, so that tells you how long I've had this for. I used to have the shade 2 as well, but I fully used that up, so I would like to maybe sooner than later use up the shade Light as well if I'm able to do that. So that's the powder I'm going to pick. I think that's gonna be everything from here. I thought about grabbing a color corrector also, but I think I'll just like swing over here, like swing by and grab it if I think I need that. So I think that's gonna be everything from powders. All right, now we're into powdered cheek products. So we already have the Fenty bronzer in there, so I think we're gonna be set when it comes to bronzer, but I do wanna go ahead and choose a powder blush. And since we already have the nude shade with the cream blush, I'm thinking let's go a different direction with the powder blush. Maybe more of an orangey shade, how about? So, I'm kind of trying to think here. Maybe I want to do this Milani Luminoso. That could be an option. Or, of course, Peach Heaven from Catrice. But, oh my gosh, I just put this in so much. I'm like, do I want to use this again? Maybe. I do love it. These definitely are like two of my more peachy ones. So you know what? I am going to go ahead with the Catrice. I know I've had this in recently, but it truly is one of my absolute favorite blushes. And I'm kind of thinking these two would even layer really pretty. Like if I wanted to take this nude blush and have it lean even more warm and kind of peachy, I think I could just put this over top and it would give me a really beautiful finish. So that is going to be that. But you know what highlight I want to put in? This was one I used in a recent video also. This is from Fenty. This is a mini of the shade What a Brat. This as a highlighter is a little bit too dark for my skin tone, but I like this as a blush topper or an eyeshadow. Like it's a pretty multi-use product. So I think this is a gorgeous color and I want to try to play around with it, get some use out of it. So let's go ahead and put this in. And that will be all from this drawer. So let's go into lip products. All right, here we go. Welcome to the lip drawer. I actually don't want to pick out too many lip products because I think I'll just kind of periodically grab what I need throughout the next couple weeks, but I am going to go ahead with this from Milani. I'm really liking the new, more like nude and brown shades of their lip oils. So this one is their Fruit Fetish lip oil in the shade Honey Fig. It's a really pretty kind of sheer orangey nude, so I'm going to put that in. And then I want to challenge myself to wear a really bold lipstick because I kind of strayed away from bold lips for a while there and I haven't in a little bit, but I want to challenge myself to use this orange. This is Persimmon from e.l.f. It is like such a gorgeous true orange, so I'm going to challenge myself. I'm going to put this in. I want to do an orange lip day, so stay tuned for a future video. Hopefully you'll see me in this bright, bright orange. Part of me is like, oh, I should do one more bold lip, but I also know like realistically, if I put a bunch of bold lips in there, I won't end up using them. I'd rather just like start with the one, see what I think. So I think that's going to be everything out of here. So let's go ahead and put these back into my everyday makeup drawers. All right, there we go. This next makeup task is truly so random, but I need to sharpen my liners. So I figured let's do this next. So these are lip liners and eyeliners. I pulled out the ones that are getting pretty dull. So I figured let's just bulk sharpen these. I like when I'm sharpening my pencils to do them all at once, to be honest, because I hate reaching for one and then having it be dull when I go to grab for it. So this, we're gonna add it to the list of makeup chores today. Oh my gosh, look at that. That's so satisfying. There are a few things I love more than like taking a sharp lip liner. Though weirdly, this is my hot take. Sometimes I feel like my lip liner applies better when it's a little bit dull. Like I kind of prefer that look almost because it just naturally gets a little bit more blurred out. But that being said, these are way too dull, like they need to be sharpened. So this sharpener is from Jones Road. I was using one from Koki before, which I did really like, but it actually broke and like the top of it just would not even stay on anymore. So anytime I would have it in my makeup drawer, the pencil shavings would fall. Also, Tilly is rubbing up on my tripod, so yep, that's why it's shaking. It is about to be dinner time, I swear. Like she knows how to tell time. She has an automatic feeder, so it's gonna be going off in 8 minutes, and like leading up to the time that dinner is about to come out, she is extra lovey. Like she's excited. She knows dinner is coming, so that's why she's bumping into the tripod. So I'm doing all the lip liners first because Sometimes I feel like if I sharpen a darker eyeliner and then I try to go in with lip liners, I feel like some of the dark can get on the lip liner. Actually, yeah, this is pretty much full, so I'm gonna go dump this and then we'll keep going. Okay, back to work. I feel like my lip liner obsession lately is just getting out of hand. I like lip liner more than I like lipstick. Like half the time I'm just wearing lip liner and I don't have any other lip products on. I think it just makes such a big difference. Just adding that little bit of sharpness to the lip, I think pulls the whole face together. Like, it's one of those things where I could be doing my makeup and I'm like, I'm not liking this look, but I add lip liner and suddenly like I can see the vision. I don't know. I think it's just such a magical product. So these, I have a lot from NYX. The ones that I sharpened already from NYX, I've got Peekaboo Neutral, Ever, Mauve. I have a couple more from NYX right here. I also love the Persona lip liners. Well, weirdly, I don't like the formula of these very much, but I love the colors, which is more so what I meant. This is Rosewood. I have another one, but it was already sharp. The Jones Road ones I have been really liking, and then this formula is from Milani. So the last 3 lip liners to sharpen are NYX, and then after that, the other products are eyeliners. But I pretty much always have a lip liner or 2 in my purse. Half the time I'm wearing like more than one at once. I'll start with one and then take another one to add some depth or like a shadow. This one, look at that. That is very dull. This one definitely needed to be sharpened. Okay, let's check this because yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and dump this as well. Now I'm going to move into sharpening eyeliners. Look how dull this one is. This is from Urban Decay. It's the shade Whiskey. I don't use eyeliner too often, which you can see in contrast. Look how many lip liners I had to sharpen and then only 3 eyeliners really needed sharpening. I think that tells you how frequently I use each product, but I do like using a brown like this sometimes on my waterline, but especially for the upper lash line. I'm rarely using a black eyeliner, so this one is more of a plum. This is from Charlotte Tilbury. It is the Pillow Talk lip liner. This one, I don't think it's the best formula to be honest, but I think the color of this is just really gorgeous and super flattering for a lot of eye colors. I feel like it makes most eye colors pop, but not as much as this one. You know this is my favorite eyeliner to ever exist. I talk about it all the time. Oh, here's Tilly, she's back. The camera's gonna start shaking. This is your warning. But this is the shade Gilded Gold from Koki. It is this lighter gold shade, but because it's metallic, wow, do you see that? Okay, because it's metallic, it kind of creates this sparkle when you wear it in your waterline. It makes your eyes twinkle. But because it's gold, I feel like the color of it makes your eye color pop. So I have brown eyes. They have a little bit of like hazely green to them. And I feel like when I wear this, I genuinely get comments from people asking if I'm wearing contacts because they say my eyes look a different color. I'm like, no, it's just this eyeliner. But I feel like it does the same thing on blue eyes or green eyes because the gold just makes them pop. So I've had this same one for years. It is like, it's now pretty tiny, but I still keep using it. I love this Koki eyeliner. Okay, now we've got all these sharpened liners, and that is going to complete this day of makeup chores. I really hope you enjoyed this video, found it either inspiring or entertaining or whatever you needed from this, but thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next one.